Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. Watch my channel Mizzle 14, and you're here watching MTV Catfish, Season 8, Episode 38, Michael and Dustin. Before I get started, you see this little tickers going on below. Follow my social media accounts, y'all. Twitter, Tom Mizzle _grown, and Instagram, Mr. Grown, and also share, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, y'all. I have a good time on my channel. I mean, once you love me, you're gonna love my personality. I do reviews, I do commentaries. Join the family. Every Sundays I do Mizzle Talks, which is live reviews of different shows, current shows, everything, discussion, social media topics, and Mizzle Social Corner also on Sundays. And I do more social topics like traditional values, cheating, anything that I come with. So follow subscribe to my channel, and catch my lives on Sundays at 4 o'clock. Also, I also do reviews of popular shows. There's more shows coming out this summer that I will be reviewing, such as I will be going back to reviewing Sisters. I will be reviewing a new series called BET The Encore. Then we have Love at the Lockup. Then we also have Real Housewives of Potomac and Put a Ring on It and Family Fiance, 11 Marriage Huntsville. So stay tuned to some of these reviews that will coming up in my channel. What is out of my recorded versions and or live. All right, and also Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. All right, so next genre in Catfish, because this is what y'all came here for. And I do appreciate everyone who has been joining my Catfish reviews and watching it and viewing it, because it has been my most popular review on my channel. So I appreciate everyone who has been supporting my Catfish videos and making it a popular reviewer to check out. All right. Okay, so we get Michael and Dustin. So Michael wrote the show and he said, "Hey King Neve and hey Queen Cammy." I said, "You making the titles?" Yes, love it. So he wrote the show and he said, "Listen, and this person is my forever or this a stalker, because I don't know what's going on." So he's been talking to this person named Dustin for 3 years. Michael lived in Las Vegas and Dustin lived in Los Angeles. 3 years they've been talking, and how they started talking is that Dustin contacted Michael with a weird number, an unknown number that he did not know about. He said, "Hey, what's up? I know you before and everything. We met before. We chatted in the past, and I would get to know you. Very cute and all that stuff." So he was like, "Oh, I know how cute you talk to me." So they started talking, and they were texting back and forth. They joined each other company doing texts and everything. They never really video chatted. So he was trying to get a video chat, but it never really happened. So they said, "Let's plan a date." Now, at the time before they're planning a date, he never received any red flags from this person because they had just been texting, all that stuff. So when they planned the first date, that's been Michael's first red flag. Okay, he said, "Listen, what's going on?" So he planned a date, and the guy, Dustin, gave him an address. Now, you give an address with no apartment number. And sometimes it's crazy people out there. So it's not uncommon to give an address without the apartment number, because you want to make sure the person's coming to your place, because you don't want nobody saw stuff. So usually when I meet with people as well, like if I'm gonna meet someone and come to my house, whatever, I give them an address and then I give the apartment number when they get close. So I would say, okay, it's safety measures because they get the same whatever. But sometimes people get the compartment number straight up the back. It's no big deal and all stuff like that. And I'm not coming, and I'm blocking them. All right, that's straightforward. That's that. So, but you just gotta be careful. So you gave an address, and I was with Michael. I don't go to somebody's place unless we confirm that I'm coming. You confirm that you waiting for me, and I'm coming this time. It's gonna take this long. It's like, are you ready? You gonna be home? You gonna be around? You gonna answer your phone? Stuff. So when Michael was contacting him and said, "Listen, I get an apartment number," it's like, "Oh, you gonna be around? You gonna be ready? I'm here. What's up?" No response. For 2 hours, no response. So he stopped responding. So he said, "What's going on?" So the next day, he said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was in the shower and my phone got wet in the shower." I said, yada, yada, yada. So not only that's the first time, he got stood up not the second time. He got stood up 3 times. He haven't got stood up 4 times. He got stood up 5 freaking times by Dustin. And I said, "What are we doing?" One time I said, okay. 2 times, but 3 or more times, nah. We ain't working. Nah. Done. It's done deal. You burn your bridges. You getting blocked. We not doing this back and forth with somebody like, listen, we didn't video chat yet. You only be texting me. And when he stopped responding after the first time, that guy Dustin contacted him with more different numbers. And he contacted with different numbers. But Michael did, he said, even though he contacted him for different numbers, he still contacted him with that first number. And Dustin was still responds to that first number. So I was like, what is going on? At this time, Michael was ghosting him because he said when they first played the meet, Dustin ghosted him. I said, you can't ghost someone if you didn't meet in person. But hey, they ghosted each other. They stopped responding. So then Michael started ghosting, and then that's what Dustin keep responding back. And every time they're having a roadblock and Michael's fed up, he would stop responding, and then Dustin would hit him up with another number. It's like tag. It's like a game of tag, back and forth. And I said, why are you entertaining this? Like, it's been like 3 years you talking to this person. He's still a couple of times. He keep hitting you up with different numbers, but you still want to continue on with this. And now they say, I know. I should have thought any better or thought better. I should know any better. I said, you think? Like, come on now. So it's like, we also find out that Michael's an event planner. So, it's crazy that how you be playing events. But when you're playing something with someone and you can't even meet them, it's frustrating. So it was like, okay. So Michael said, listen, because this stuff's doing too much. And I need to see what's going on. So he gave me his name as Dustin Shaker. That's what he said. And I did a reverse Google search. I said, you better use your analytical skills. I did my skills sometimes too, because I try to hack it. Somebody tried to catfish for me one, and I talked about it in my live, a mini catfish live. Check that out. And I did my little reverse search and everything. And I found out lots of information. I said, all right, that's that. So he found out, and then he came on a profile or page of Dustin, and it showed a picture of him, but also have profile pictures of cats. I said, a cat man? What's going on with different cats? And the cats get like 300 something thousand. I said, damn, I ain't get nowhere near that. I got figure thousands of followers, but I ain't get nowhere near 300,000. What the hell that cat is doing that I'm not doing? That's that. So when they saw it, the cat's pictures was tagged to the person's name. So when they tagged it, I said, okay, we find out. And then when they clicked on the page, they said, oh my gosh, it's a wedding photo, everything with another person, and this other person has the same kind of tagging, and then find out they married together. So it's like, oh snap, that's the reason why he probably was dodging you, because he's married. Now it's either it's him dodging you because he's married and he didn't want to tell you that he's married, or someone is using this person's pictures and basically kind of destroying this person's thing and using them as a catfish, and now this person don't even know who is using his pictures, and now this person is messed up. And so wait, if it get messed up, and if whatever happened interferes in this person's marriage because some knucklehead wanted to use his pictures. Well, that's a possibility. That's the second possibility. The first possibility is him directly. So you is out here creeping. So I creep. Yes, I'm creeping on the down low. Yes, he's creeping behind his husband to text someone for 3 years and never met them. Okay. So they were saying, let's say we're going to start investigating and we're going to see what's up. Okay. So they're investigating. The phone number search didn't come up with anything. Okay. They did also the address. They typed the address. They say, let's say this is like real weird that we get address for someone. So Cammy, who lives in Los Angeles herself, she said, I can pop up. I can see what's going on around here. It's not too far from me because they said the address. It's kind of close to where she at. So she drove and took a little dog Biggie with her. And they drove around. And when she finally got to the location, it's basically a warehouse. So it wasn't a real location address. So I was like, oh, snap. This person trying to send him to messed up wrong area. And that's what, if you went, and mind you, when he stood him up, when he was supposed to go meet him at his place, he told him, oh, I thought you should just can't show up. I said, how you just gonna show up when you wasn't responding to your text messages for 2 months? No, like I said, we're not going to anybody's places until you respond. It's like, I'm on my way, I'm coming. And also, if you don't say nothing, I'm not leaving at my house until you hit me back or you call me back or you text me back something to confirm that you know I'm coming. Because they know what's staying well. And I had this happen before when I had the confirmation that I'm coming, and then I get there, the person stop responding. No call, no answering calls. And I had to travel too. Phone work and everything. And no calls. And I'd be so pissed. So when I go home, I don't even talk to the person for a while. Nah. We ain't having that. So I understand. You don't leave no person's house until that person who you going to confirms that you coming. And they continue to talk or answer. And then throughout your traveling, you hit them up and see if they stop responding. Because if they stop responding anytime before you get to the point, you turn your ass right back around and go back home. Nah, we ain't doing that. Okay, so after that, they did the address search. Cammy said it didn't come up well. They didn't come up. It was a warehouse. So the shoe came back. And then while they was doing the address location finding or stuff, they was searching the name. The name that he gave them, that didn't show up as good matches. So what they searched that name that was on that profile on Instagram, like a Dustin something 10, and it came up with a match. And then that match came up with the actual real last name. Dustin, whatever that real last name is. So they typed that name in, and it came up with a Facebook search. And that actually was the person that the pictures that Michael was talking to, Dustin, who was a regular page with the husband, all that stuff. So I said, damn, this person is a happily married man or a married man who is out here catfishing somebody. So they said, let's send this person a message. Let's send Dustin a message. So they sent Dustin a message saying, listen, I'm working on an episode and I need your help. So when you get a chance, here's my number and you can call me or you text me back. This person said, I'm not so sure what I'm going to help you with. I'm a happily married man. So, and I got only like 20 minutes to talk to on Zoom. We could get on that. And it was like, even Kimmy and Neve saying, oh, this is suspicious. Because we nowhere near said anything about you being married. We just asked, can you help us in our episode we are doing? But you going to come blow up. Oh, I don't know the show I can help you. I'm a happily married man. Nobody asked you that. So they was like, oh, okay, this is suspicious. This is suspicious, no go. So Neve said, I'm a happily married man too. I just want 20 minutes is fine. Can you get on Zoom meeting and we can talk on stuff? He said, sure, we'll do. So they say, you know what? Let's get Michael, because we can get Michael on the line, explain his version why we come up in this situation that we need to talk to you, and get this person, Dustin, to really explain if he has been the one doing this, and they can get clarification and why he's doing it. Or if it's not him, then Michael will know this is not the actual Dustin, that the person who's using his pictures that's catfishing him. So Dustin came on, good looking guy. It was the same person on the pictures. And yes, he said he's married, he's happily married. And he said, no, I have not been talking to Michael. I don't know who he is. We never spoke. And he apologized that it's happening to him. But they was telling us, like, listen, some knucklehead is using your pictures. Everything. And you know, it's funny. I had somebody who contacted me when I was on my thing telling me somebody using my picture with a private pic with my face picture to catfish someone. I said, what the hell? They gonna use my picture? I'm not popular. I know when they're popular, so why the hell they using my pictures for? Shoot. And so I was like, listen, you gotta find out. You gotta be careful with your picture stuff. Somebody loves using your stuff. And he said, I'm sorry about that. And he said, find out. Maybe we can find out and you go block the person. Or you go report the person who's using this. Okay. So that was a done deal. So it was like, listen, Michael, you might have to reach out to the person yourself. Okay. And they said, okay, he can reach out. Said, listen, you gotta get on me, you gotta let me know what's going on. Click. And in the meantime, no. Oh, why he matches? No, when Michael matches that person, no, never mind. They said the next thing they will do is to text the number that Neve got, the newest number. So that person texts this all yada yada. And this person said, oh, what do I need to do? Do I need to meet in person? I said, oh. No. He said, no, meeting in person is not a necessity. All we need to do is that you can get on a Zoom meeting, Zoom chat. I send you a link. And you can get on, we can talk. He said, oh, I would love to do that, but not now. It's not the right time. But I would love to meet Michael in person in public. I was like, hold up. You had 3 years to do that. We had 3 years to meet this person. Now all of a sudden, when Neve hitting you up for Catfish, now all of a sudden you want to meet him in person. No, we're not doing that. So Neve said, no, due to COVID restrictions, meeting in person is not necessary and it's not safe. So Zoom is the safer option. He said, okay, let me think about it. I think about it. So they said, let's think about it. So they said, okay, let's hold up. Through that time, Michael got a real text message for someone from Dustin. No, not from Dustin, from the fake Dustin. Because me contacted the fake Dustin and told him, I know you not Dustin, and we need to get on Zoom chat and we can clarify out. That's why the fake Dustin said, oh, do we need to meet in person? That's how it happened. So the Michael got a text from the fake Dustin saying, listen, don't meet up with Dustin. It is not good. It is not safe. Do not meet with Dustin. So they were saying, hold up. Why they were saying that? Now all of a sudden, what they mean by don't meet up with him, it will get ugly. Don't meet up with Dustin. It will get ugly. That's it. They said, they were thinking, what about it is the real Dustin. The one that we had met earlier. What about he just played us and told us no, but it's actually him? Or this person is trying to chicken out for meeting you because so they can scare you away from even meeting person. They said, nah, Dustin let up. He said, no, we can meet. No, let's get on Zoom. Let's clarify up. I continue to want to still see what's going on. That's it. Stop playing around. There's no leaving. Meet with us on this Zoom chat and let's hash it out. The person said, okay, I'll do it. Baby, when they got on the thing and they waited for the person, this person named Bradley came on the thing and he said, boom. I said, oh, snap, what was the boom for? He said, boom. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, that's a little sass going on for you, Bradley. That was a little sass. Boom. And Michael said, oh, yeah, I know who this is. This is Bradley is Michael's ex-boyfriend. I said, this not good. This not good. The ex-boyfriend catfishing you. So this is what we find out from this. Because it was so much drama going on between these two. We found out that Bradley contacted Michael on Grindr. Y'all know Grindr is a social gay dating app. It's mostly a hookup app. Let's be frank. Jack, Grindr, A4A, a lot of them are hookup apps. But you can make it how you want. You can meet friends on there. I met people on Grindr that I don't have sex with. We are cool friends. We just chat. We have a good time. I met people that we do have sex. I met people that want to date. I met people. It's so shit how you want to. Or I just met people on another person and we just been talking and just chatting on the Grindr app because we just wanted to chat. So it's who you contact with and how do you make of it. But it's predominantly known for a hookup app. So hitting her for Grindr, you know what it is, right? So they have been talking for a while on Grindr. And 2 weeks later, Michael got to Los Angeles to meet Bradley. And I guess somewhere, shape, before they was talking, they started around July 2016. They decided to get an apartment together. But Michael said it was apartment as roommates. But Bradley thinking, no, it's apartment and we will be together. So I don't know what was going on because I know sometimes men does do things fast. So they get a relationship, they date, they talk, they date, they relationship, they get moving together, they get married, and they break up in all within a month span. They did the whole relationship cycle all within a month or 2 months, something like that. People go move quick. They do everything. They move everything together all something within a month. And break up. And explosive breakups too. So I was like, so apparently Michael is in one thing because he said he was splitting his time between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Bradley said we got an apartment together. I thought we were gonna be together and everything, but he started lying to me and all that stuff like that. And that's why he created the Dustin to test Michael and see if he's going to step out. And he failed. He took the bait and he failed because Bradley was been texting was asked Dustin for this long time. So if you upset that he was cheating out on you, why continue to have a conversation with him? And when he was ghosting you, you kept coming and creating profiles, not creating new numbers, and texting him and continuous false as Dustin when you know he is used the one behind Dustin and he is constantly cheating on you. Now, Michael said we are not exclusive. We wasn't exclusive throughout the time. We was on and off. And at the time when I was doing this, we was not on. So we was not exclusive like that, Bradley. But Bradley thought it was something different. So apparently, those two was not on the same page of their status. That's why it's really important for people to solidify and clearly state so there will be no misinterpretation what your relationship status are. If you had to sit down and say, listen, we are boyfriend and girlfriends, or we are boyfriends and boyfriends, or we are girlfriends and girlfriends. If you had to say that, so nobody said, oh, well, I thought, I said we're going to be exclusive. We dating together one-on-one monogamously. That's it. If you agree, that's fine. Now, if you're not on the same page with me, then we are not exclusive. Straight up, flat up, but no leave things in interpretation that he thinking that y'all all exclusive and you saying not. So at the time when I guess when Bradley was doing this Dustin thing and Michael trying to meet up with Dustin, he was lying and say, oh, I'm going to meet with the lawyers, I'm doing this and doing like that. Michael said, yeah, I have been doing that. But we was not exclusive. We was not exclusive dating with each other. We was on and off. So it's like, it's that. So when you're not exclusive, you do date how you want to date, because dating doesn't define that you exclusively will see that person unless you clearly state that you are exclusive with that person. If I'm dating for you for 3 months, it's range for me to also talk to other people unless you saying that, know what, 3 months we know each other, I don't want to see nobody else, I want to date nobody else, I don't want you to date nobody else, let's be exclusive. And if I say yes and we both say yes, then we are exclusive. But if nobody solidify that or say that or talk about that, and y'all just going on your daily lives, one person thinking that we are not exclusive, one person is exclusive, then it's going to be craziness and miscommunication. And that's how you in this situation now, because it was not solidified what you are. So I can't completely blame Bradley, because I do feel bad for him, because he basically was in love with Michael and he put his feelings into it. So maybe he thought more into what the relationship is than Michael thought that Michael is. And that's why it broke his heart to find out that Michael is doing what he's doing, because Michael was in an assumption that we were not exclusive. So, but then again, they get an apartment. He said we were supposed to get an apartment together as roommates. But Bradley thought it was things. He said, oh, you were joking about rings and getting married or something like that. He said, it was a joke. We talk about future, it's a joke thing. And I was like, listen. But Bradley thought it took him more than it was. So it's, long story short about that, it was craziness. It was craziness. They hook up a couple weeks ago. I said, damn, all that time and he's doing this, but you actually still hook up with him? I would say, Bradley, what you doing? That Michael, if he was the cause of your turmoil, or your heartbreak, why would you still hook up with him? He said, Lord, I love comfortability sex. So Cammy said, the dick you know is better than the dick you don't know. I say, that's right. Shoot. You better get the dick that you know, girl. Even though he is broke your heart, you better just keep doing it. But it's messed up. So they both decided, you know what? No, we not reconciliation. Anything, we not reconcile. We is not doing none of that. We is not trying to make it up. We are both moving our separate ways and moving forward. And they both decide that. I said, like, that's it. No more wish you well. With your part, that's it. We're not just talking anymore. Cut all communication, and that's how it happened. Michael cut all communication with Bradley. Bradley moved on with a new relationship. Michael do with him, and that's that. But that was a Catfish episode. It was a good episode, y'all. It was really good. See, I talked for 25 minutes. It was really good. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Share all my videos. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode. Tell me how y'all thought about Michael. Do you think Michael was the bad guy? Do you think Bradley was thinking too much into it? And like I said, I feel for both parties. But tell me how y'all feel. Talk to you later. Peace.